Hello, 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 guys, girls, and however you want to describe yourself. I don't want to be mean. Today we are gonna be doing something different here, something which I don't think exists that much. We are gonna combine anime, power scaling, and one of the most beloved franchises, for which I think there aren't enough power scaling debates. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing Harry Potter, you know, power tier list. I just want to mention that as a disclaimer, that I'm going to be mainly evaluating, their dueling power, but I'm also going to combine the dueling power with their overall, talent for magic. Because, okay, let's say that Nicolas Flamel, right? He's a guy that has insane magical prowess, but he isn't known as a duelist, right? Does that mean that he wouldn't be able to defeat more experienced duelists, which have less magical power than him? No, he's probably gonna defeat them, but he's going to struggle against people with the same magical prowess as him, who are specialized in combat. So yeah, I am going to have those two details in mind. Now, the video, it might not be as visually stimulating because I'm just gonna ramble here. So you can put me on a second monitor, on your phone, headphones, car radio. Just be careful, right? Don't watch the video if you're driving a car. Just listen to it, right? So yeah, let's get started. Okay, who do we start with? I think with the undisputed GOAT. And as you can see, it's not Dumbledore, it's Merlin. Okay, Merlin is all hype, but he's widely regarded as the greatest wizard ever, on the islands of Britain. So I think it's kind of the same in the Harry Potter universe as well. Maybe Dumbledore is a better duelist. Merlin doesn't have any feats, but I still think he's like the best, right? Then we have the dueling master. He's like the master of everything. The only person Voldemort was ever afraid of. Probably not the only, but he was afraid of his magical skills. Next, we have. Okay, let me put some characters here. Just because I wanna find the one I'm looking for, right? Damn, where the heck? Okay. Now, next one, obviously, the one who shall not be named. I don't know how to say it in English. Yeah. I don't think I have to explain anything here. Yeah. Next. There should be a pretty boy around here, but I can't. Oh, there he is. There he is. Next up, Grindelwald. Yeah, some say he's stronger than Voldemort. Maybe. But the books don't imply that. Let's just say those are in the same tier, with different strengths. But in a duel, Voldemort would most likely win. Most likely. Because he's also immortal and all that, yeah. Giga immortal. Like, he has billion Horcruxes. Next, Next, we probably should have... just a second. Next, we should have the two central figures of the series that are displayed through, the houses. So, we have Godric Gryffindor and Mr. Salazar Slytherin. I think those were described as pretty strong magicians. So, were they stronger than those three? Maybe. But there's also the notion that magic evolves. So, unless you're like a broken character like Merlin, there's a big chance that those three surpassed Gryffindor and Slytherin. So yeah. Una, she goes here, of course. No, I'm gonna remove her later. Okay, right now. Now, next, I think honestly those are the only wizards that should be on the... Let's make it God tier. Next we have like demigod tier. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put Nicolas Flamel here. Yes, he's probably definitely not a duelist, but he has really strong magic. So I think if he really did put his time into dueling, he would be here. So yeah, Nicolas Flamel. Next, on the demigod tier, it should be a little bit, it's up for a debate. Let's just say that. But there are several contenders, which I think we should look at, right? Where is the one I am looking for, though? Wait, does it not have what? No way, the tier list doesn't have him. No, you should be know for whom I'm looking for, guys, and girls, and the rest, and everyone. Like, where is he? I can fight him? What? Okay, I think I'm gonna cut the video until I find him. And yeah, there he is. Honestly, I think that Snape is insane. He's not overhyped. He's definitely like the strongest non-god tier character in the series, and he had the potential to go god tier. I'm pretty sure of it. He displayed insane talent throughout the series. He's also like the only person besides Voldemort who can fly, and so on. So Voldemort taught Bellatrix as well, but why couldn't she fly? I think that Snape is just more talented. Another thing is, Snape never seemed afraid of Bellatrix, and that's like the most fearsome Death Eater ever. But bro was never afraid of her. I think that Snape is just on another level. Next we have Alastor Moody, the greatest Auror ever, and I think that at his prime self he might have been even stronger than Snape, but I think that Snape is overall more talented. Now, here we have like Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, and I don't want to be discriminatory, but they were a great magicians, great witches. Although, unlike Gryffindor and Slytherin, they were kinda never described as particularly versed in battle, okay? So, I think that even if their magic rivaled that of Gryffindor and Slytherin, they were not the duelists, especially not Hufflepuff, right? So they should be here. Now, I don't really have an explanation for this one, but actually I do have. I can argument myself pretty well. And I have Aberforth Dumbledore here. You know. Maybe below Ravenclaw, right? And the thing is, right, he probably has insane talent at magic. He's a Dumbledore after all. And he was able to hold his own, even for a little bit, in a three-way duel with Albus Dumbledore and this guy, Grindelwald, yeah. And he wasn't instantly defeated, so that tells you something. Okay, he might not have been as talented as them, but he also never really tried to, pursue power. Unlike Dumbledore, Albus Dumbledore, and Grindelwald. So he could have been much stronger than this. Maybe at the top of this tier or at the bottom of this. But he never tried, so I think he's a dueling monster, honestly. He should be here. Now, next, I am contemplating if I should... Okay, an unmatched duelist. Okay, and at the top of it, I think I have the guy. Okay, I have the guy. And it's not this one, definitely. It's also not Harry Potter, of course. I'm just buying time until I find him. Okay. Where is he actually? Damn, I can't find him. Where is he? Oh no, it's not him. Okay, McGonagall should be somewhere here. I can't really find him. Wait. I can't continue like this. I literally can't. Okay, I'm searching for Flitwick, but it's not him. Where the heck is he? Flitwick. How did he actually work? Maybe I just don't remember. Oh, not him as well. Wait. Okay. Wait, he's actually up here. Okay, so he kinda takes the top of match duelists. Like, bro, single-handedly, he defeated Dohov. Who, he defeated Old Moody, but still. Dohov, he defeated Old Moody. Was one of the strongest Death Eaters ever. He beat the trio single-handedly. He even do it with Sirius for a while, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Flitwick. After him we have Bellatrix. And after her we have Dohov. I honestly think those two should be interchangeable. But since we have confirmation that Bellatrix studied directly under Voldemort, I give her the edge, right? So yeah, after that I'm honestly not that sure. But if I have to guess, right, I should have one guy here that is above McGonagall. And that guy is this guy, Yes, he lost against Bellatrix, but okay, he was handpicked to defend several ministers of magic in the presence of Dumbledore, from Dumbledore. So maybe Prime McGonagall was better than him, but I'm not sure. I put him above her. After him, it's McGonagall, sure. and I honestly didn't value Sirius all that high. But then I kind of remembered that Sirius was fighting against Bellatrix, right? And she probably wasn't at her best right there. She was a bit agitated and so on. But he was having the upper hand, right, against her. He was having the upper hand, and yeah, I honestly think that Sirius should be after McGonagall. Yeah, let's continue. Next, I kind of think it's, it should be Harry Potter, right? Harry deserves it. He grows to be a specifically powerful wizard and Auror, so he should be up there. But even though he's, for all the evidence we've seen, he's an extremely talented wizard, he's never described as anything out of the ordinary. When you look at pure raw magical talent, okay, but he's talented enough. He has extremely strong resolve, so he's also pretty resourceful. So yeah, he's overall really strong duelist and a wizard, but I think I am even being generous here. He should be kinda lower, but I respect Harry Potter. Yeah. Next, is that Barty Crouch Senior? Okay, he's also described as pureblood, really strong wizard, and I think he should be up there. Okay. I think that he's stronger than his son. Maybe not as talented, but And talking about his son, right? Where he is? Here he is. Barty Crouch Jr. Okay, to me, this guy is like the most impressive Death Eater after, of course, Snape, Bellatrix, and Dolohov. And he's way younger than them, right? He displays immense raw talent. He overpowers Moody and, casts spells which are pretty advanced, yeah. He should be here. Next, who do we have? Okay, this one, it might be a bit controversial, and I have no solid proof. But I just like this guy. Okay. Let's put it this way. I am mostly putting Harry up here because he's, really brave, selfless, and his overall mindset makes him a good duelist, survivor, if you might say. And illogically, I think the character which resembles him the most is Regulus Black. I don't have solid proof about his talent, but he is Sirius' brother. He's pureblood. He should be really talented, right? And he sees through Voldemort's deceptions. He's able to find the Horcrux and, hide any traces that he's been there. So Voldemort doesn't even know his Horcrux is not there, right? And here's another thing. A lot of people really misunderstand him. Regulus Black, he displays a lot of qualities that qualify him as a Gryffindor. And I think the only reason he ever gets into Slytherin is because his parents brainwashed him. And I think that's headcanon, pure headcanon. I think that he wanted to be the perfect son. So he probably asked he's the reverse Harry, okay? He asked the hat to put him in Slytherin. And time goes by, he goes on the side of Voldemort, and surprise! He realizes, well, I'm not cut out for this shit. I don't like what Voldemort is doing. Okay? I don't like it. He likes it in theory, but in practice, he realizes that he doesn't want to do it, any of this. So, at the end, he shows that he has a lion heart. Okay? He literally sacrifices the rest of his life at such a young age, in such a painful way, right? Without letting anyone else know. Like, that's exactly the opposite of even what Sirius wants. Sirius likes to be in the spotlight. He likes it. But Regulus, no. His brother continues to think that Regulus was dumb, easily brainwashed, a scaredy cat, but no. So I like this character. I put him here. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Next. Let's check. So, I mean, probably, who's this one? Rookwood? Yeah, I think he should be next. Him and the Bond guy. What was his name? I keep forgetting. Was it Royd? Roth? Shit, let me double check. Rowe, yeah, Thorfinn Rowe. I think that he's up here. Next. Okay, I think Remus Lupin is above those guys. He displays pretty insane talent at magic, so yeah, him right here. And next, I mean, do I put him above? Okay, I put him here actually. So yeah, James Potter, he's insanely talented. He should be a top-notch duelist. He could probably go into demigod tier, or even the god tier. He has the potential to do it, just like Sirius. But he dies really young, before realizing his potential. So I can't really put James any higher against wizards that have way more experience, way more time to polish his skills. And another one is Molly Weasley. Yep. In fact, I like her, so I would put her even above those Death Eaters. Her duel with Bellatrix is something else, really. Something else. But I don't think that she's as strong as Bellatrix. I think that Bellatrix was kind of nerfed, and she has this problem where, just like Sirius against her, she fights kind of half-assed. She tries to mock her opponent instead of finishing it quickly. But yeah, Molly is an unmatched duelist for sure. And I think that's pretty much it on this tier list, right? I don't know if I am forgetting someone. Now let's go to the strong, right? I think That's Bill Weasley, right? Yeah, he's described as a really talented wizard. In fact, if he had more feats, I would even put him here. But he doesn't, so he goes to the strong duelists. Yeah, maybe the brother and sister above him. I don't remember their names, but they were pretty solid. Nah, I like Bill more. Next. Okay, Harry's mother. Yeah, she's described as pretty talented as well. Hermione as well. But for Hermione, if she had a little bit stronger mental, for example, if she had Harry's mental, like I would put her around McGonagall level, because she is insanely talented. But she is what she is, so yeah. I don't think that she is cut to be a one-on-one fighter. She's more of a support, honestly. Again, her skill set puts her really high, but her mental, it's not it in my mind. Next, who do we have next? Fenrir Greyback. Where is he? Is he here? Where is Greyback? Have I put him somewhere here? No, I haven't. I mean, I can't find him, but I'll put him there. Okay, for now, let's go with Karkaroff. That should be Karkaroff, right? I haven't watched the movies in ages, so I don't really remember them. Karkaroff. Okay, Moody, not Prime. He should be around here in my mind. This is Prime, this is Old Moody. Yeah. Sure. Oh, Greyback, here he is. I put him around here. I don't like this guy, honestly. Next, Dobby. Is Dobby overpowered? I think that he is, but he's not a human. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to include other races here, because Dobby would be insane god tier, right? So I won't do it. I will give the magicians a chance. Next, maybe... I think that Neville becomes really strong, no? He becomes an Auror. He has talented parents. So, nepotism, you know? Next. Maybe Lucius Malfoy. I honestly thought that he's gonna be way stronger than he ended up being. I even think that that's generous, really generous. But he should be a strong duelist, right? He should be. As well as Arthur Weasley. But sorry, Arthur, you are not Molly level. For sure you aren't. Neither mentally, nor as in magical talent. He's not there. Next, Nymphadora Tonks. Yep, she should be here. The big-boned madam. Where is she? Where is she? Where is Miss Hagrid's girlfriend? Madame Maxime. Where is she? Okay, Hagrid. Wait, I can't see her. Honestly, I can't see her. Okay, I will put her. Oh, there she is. Yep, I think that she's here. If we also include physical capabilities, she could stomp on most of those guys. But let's include it up to magical talent. Okay. Next, Mr. I think that Ron, he probably ends up being strong, but I don't see it. So I think that he is just competent, right? Yeah, he's competent. Next, his brothers, right? I don't know who is who, honestly. Where is the other guy? Fred and George Weasley. They go as a pack. Where is the other guy? What? He should be somewhere here. So, okay, if I find him, I will put him next to his brother, right? For now I can't find him. Next, Karkaroff. Okay, Karkaroff goes here. Like, who am I kidding? He might be strong, but I'm not convinced. Fleur goes here as well. Now, for the competent duelist, I don't know if this is the true picture of Charlie Weasley, but I think that he should be here. He should be pretty strong wizard. Haven't seen much of him though. So let's say that he's at the top. Victor Krum, another guy which is described as talented wizard, but I think that he, like most of his effort is concentrated in Quidditch, not at being a great duelist. So Cedric below him, pretty talented wizard. Around here, Percy Weasley. Where is this guy? Oh, wait. Okay, Fred and George. Percy Weasley. Who is Percy? Is it this guy? Is this Percy? I don't remember how he looked. Is this him? Okay, let's say that this is Percy Weasley. Pretty talented wizard. Doesn't have the backbone though. So yeah, Narcissa, she should be competent, I think, probably, most likely. I don't know. Wait, Karkaroff again, whatever. This guy should be strong, I don't know. Am I forgetting someone? Am I? I don't really know. Reverse God tier. This guy, and definitely my favorite, this guy. This should be no contest. I mean, Petunia probably has as much talent as Lockhart, so I put her here as well, above him, just to be clear. Now, Cho Chang. Duh. Next time, study more carefully under Harry. Okay? Is this Justin Trudeau? Who is this guy, dude? If it's Justin Trudeau, he should be here, but yeah. I don't know who is this guy. This guy, he should be pretty competent. It's funny that he was one of Harry's best teachers, right? Alongside Barty Crouch Jr. Yeah. So, I think that this pretty much ends the tier list, right? I tried to give my reasoning, and those were kind of the most interesting characters. So yeah, if you have any complaints, I want to hear them in the comments. As I said multiple times, I'm really biased when making this tier list, so maybe I misjudged some character, but I tried to be as objective as possible. So yeah. That's pretty much the tier list. If you liked it, if you enjoyed my rambling, please like, subscribe, comment, flame me wish me good luck, tell me how to get better, and yeah. Okay, I wish you all the best, all the good stuff. Have a nice day. Bye bye.